mathematicians, it's me again. We're going to talk more about standard form and translating, giving you another opportunity to understand and take on some more of the understanding. So again, these are the three forms of linear equations we've talked about: standard, slope intercept, and point slope form. Tells you a little bit about each of them, and we're going to continue translating and writing equations and even maybe doing a little bit of graphing too. So again, the easiest way to write any equation is to start it in point slope form, get it into slope intercept, and then get it into standard. So if we're going to write the equation of a line that passes through these 2 points in all three forms. So we're going to start with point slope form. And when you start with point slope form, you do need to know the slope. So again, we're going to use y sub 2 minus y sub 1 over x sub 2 minus x sub 1. So 4 minus 8 over negative 2 minus 2. So negative 4 over negative 4 is 1. So the slope of the line that the line goes through these 2 points is going to be 1. So I'm going to start by writing it in point slope form. Y minus 4 equals 1 times the quantity x plus 2. And I use this ordered pair. You could have used the other ordered pair too and had y minus 8 is equal to 1 times the quantity x minus 2. Again, you're taking the opposite sign of the number when you write it. Now I need to get it from point slope form into slope intercept form. And so when I want to write it into slope intercept form, I'm going to take y minus 4 equals 1 times the quantity x plus 2. I start by distributing. So y minus 4 equals x plus 2. And then from here, I'm going to add 4 to both sides. So y equals x plus 6. This is my slope intercept form of the line. And what we're doing is translating. We're translating. And then my last one, to get it into standard form, I'm going to take y equals x plus 6. I'm going to subtract x from both sides because we want x and y on the left-hand side. So negative x plus y equals 6. Divide everything by negative 1. Why by negative 1? Because my a has to be positive. The number in front of x has to be positive. So this will give me x minus y equals negative 6. And that is the standard form of a linear equation. So we're translating all of this information through. Okay. Here's another one. We're going to do a little twist with it, but you know your stuff. You can do this. You can absolutely do this. We're going to write an equation of a line that passes through 10, negative 6. So this is going to be my x and my y, and is parallel. Parallel means, I have a little issue here. Parallel means same slope of the line that passes through 6, negative 3, and 4, negative 5. And when we write it, we're going to write it in standard form. So the first thing I need to do is find the slope of this line. So negative 3 minus negative 5 over 6 minus 4. That's equal to 2 over 2, which is 1. Now, parallel slopes have the same slope. So the slope of the new line is also going to be 1. So what we have here then is y plus 6. So I go back to my original point. I take the opposite sign. So it's y plus 6 is equal to 1 times the quantity x minus 10. Y plus 6 is equal to 1 times the quantity x minus 10. That's point slope form. Now I want to translate this into standard form. So I start by distributing. Y plus 6 is equal to x minus 10. I'm going to subtract 6 from both sides. So y is equal to x minus 16. Making that pit stop at slope intercept form right now because that's what this one is. And then, or I should do this or this. I don't know what side my camera's on. And then I'm going to subtract x from both sides because I need to get x and y on the same side. And I remember for standard form that a can't be negative. So I'm going to divide everything by -1. So my answer is going to be x minus y equals +16. It's standard form of a linear equation. Standard form. I started by finding my slope. I got it written in point slope form, and then I translated it. Okay. Write the equation of a line that passes through 4, 5. It's perpendicular. That means the slopes are opposite and flipped, and it passes through 2, -5, and 4, -6. All right. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to find my slope. -6 minus -5 over 4 minus 2 is going to be -1 over 2. So the slope is -1/2. Now, the line I'm going to write it for is perpendicular. That means I take the opposite and I flip it. We're going to take the opposite and flip it. So my new slope is 2. My ordered pair is 4, 5. And my goal is to get it in standard form, to get it in that ax plus by equals c. I'm going to start with it in point slope form because that makes the most sense for me. There we go. So y minus 5 is equal to 2 times the quantity x minus 4. So I'm going to distribute first. So y minus 5 equals 2x minus 8. I'm going to add 5 to both sides because I can't have it on the left side for standard form. So y equals 2x minus 3. And what I'm doing right here is I am taking a pit stop at slope-intercept form. Here it is. And then I'm going to subtract 2x from both sides. So -2x plus y equals -3. Now here's the thing. With standard form, you can't have a -a. So I need to divide everything by -1. So my answer will be 2x minus y equals 3. Standard form. Standard form. All right, we got one more and we're going to give you some time to work. We're going to take a line on a graph and we're going to write it in all 3 forms. Here we go. I've got my 2 ordered pairs. So I'm going to write those out. I've got 1, 1. And I've got 5, 3. Right? 1, 1, 5, 3. First thing I need to do is find the slope. So I'm going to take 3 minus 1 over 5 minus 1 is 2 over 4. So my slope is 1/2. Now what I'm going to do is take that and I'm going to put it in point slope form and then translate it from there. So here's my slope. I'm going to move this over. Oh, okay, we'll just do this. Shrink it down a little bit. Erase this. Okay. So my first one is either going to be y minus 3 is equal to 1/2 times the quantity x minus 1. Or you could write it as y minus, oops. Did you see my mistake? It should have been x minus 5. I made a mistake. There you go. Now I fixed it. There it is. Or y minus 1 is equal to 1/2 times the quantity x minus 1. So here we go. Y minus 3 is equal to 1/2 x minus 5/2. So here's my point slope form. Now I'm working on getting into slope intercept form. So I'm going to add 3 to both sides. So y is equal to 1/2 x. -2.5 plus 3 is 1/2. There is my slope-intercept form. And now I'm going to work on getting it to standard. So y equals 1/2 x plus 1/2. I'll subtract 1/2 x from both sides. I'm going to get negative 1/2 x plus y equals 1/2. So from here, I can't have any fractions. So I'm going to multiply everything by 2. So negative 1x plus 2y equals 1. And my a can't be negative. So I'm going to multiply or divide everything by negative 1. And so I'm going to have that x minus 2y equals negative 1. And there is my standard form. All right, time for you to practice. We'll catch you back for the next one. Bye. Have a fantastic day. See you later.